If you're a new streamer, then you know how difficult it is to get views in your stream. But there are a few things that you can do to make this a little bit easier, to boost your viewership, and to help you get discovered a little bit easier. But these things won't work overnight. You've got to work on them. You've got to keep on doing them. Until you get a sustainable amount of viewerships in each of your streams, you have to continue doing this. Okay, there are a few tips that we can do. And in today's video, I am going to give you a few tips to help get more views into your stream. Okay, let's go. Hello guys, and welcome back to the Explorers YouTube channel. In today's video, I'm going to give you a few tips to help boost your viewership in Twitch, to help you get discovered a little bit easier. So I'm going to give you about 3 to 4 tips today, depending on how many I think of during the video. But before we start the video, I do stream on Twitch pretty much every day. You can go over to twitch.tv/YeGaming05. Link for that can be found in the description below. And if you like this video, make sure to go down there and hit that like button because it's free and it helps the channel. And while you're down there, hit that subscribe button and then tick that bell so you know every time I upload a new video. Thank you. So, we're going to go on to give you a few tips to boost your viewership in Twitch, okay? Number 1, social media. Using social media can be a fantastic way to boost your viewership in Twitch, but it doesn't always work. And you have to make sure that you use the right social media platform. So, Facebook is a great way to go on. It's a great way to go because on Facebook you've got groups, and you have got quite a few Facebook groups that allow people to post their Twitch streams and allows other people to go in. Now, you don't want to go into the wrong ones, so the ones on there like follow for follow and all this kind of crap, it's just, no. Support for support, just don't go into any of them. Try to find a legit Twitch promoting Facebook group that will actually help you grow, okay? Once you find that, you post your Twitch streams, maybe once or twice a week, or whenever you go live, or whenever you want to post them, and hopefully what will happen is people from that group will click on your stream, go in, have a chat, get to know you, possibly hit that follow button, and that will help you get some views in your Twitch streams. So social media is a fantastic way to do it. If you have a Twitter profile, please don't post your Twitch links every time you go live because no one's going to click on them. Okay, no one. I did that for a long time. I made that mistake. It's all gone now. Don't do it. Didn't work for me. Probably ain't gonna work for you. But if you want to do it, crack on. Go ahead. Try it. But if no one comes in, maybe try something a little bit differently. Okay. So, tip number 2 is to actually ask your friends and family to hop on the stream. They don't have to chat. They don't have to say anything. They can just lurk. Okay. They can just lurk in your chat. And that will boost your viewership, making it a little bit easier for you to get discovered. Anything over 3 to 4 views, then you'll start having more views come in. But the one thing I see pretty often, actually, is people streaming to 0 viewers. You're not going to get discovered if you're streaming to 0 viewers. It doesn't matter if you're playing a game that's got 500 viewers so far, or a game that's got 40,000 viewers so far. You're not going to get discovered because you're going to be right at the bottom of the list. You need to be able to boost yourself, okay? And the more you boost yourself up the list, the more views will come in, okay? So you need to boost yourself. If you're streaming to 0 viewers, no one's going to come in. You're not going to get discovered, okay? And I see that a lot on Twitch, people streaming to 0 viewers and then wondering why they're not growing. Streaming to 0 viewers is not going to help you anyway. It's not going to help you anyway. You can have the best overlays, you can have the best cameras, but you ain't going to get found. No one's going to see you, and that's the thing. That's the thing that you need to fix. So ask your family and friends to come into the stream, just to lurk and watch the stream and boost your viewership, and you will start to see a grow, and you will start to see yourself growing on Twitch, more followers, and the average viewership will also go up. One other thing that you can do, speaking of family or friends, is to actually have your own stream open on your phone or your tablet, again, just to boost your viewership. That gets you into the 1 or 2 viewer range. And that will also boost you up the lists, meaning that more people will find you. But again, you're going to be quite far down on the list, even if you are streaming to 2 viewers, especially if you're streaming a very saturated game, such as Fortnite or Warzone or League of Legends. So just bear that in mind. So the more viewers that you have, the further up the list that you go. Unfortunately, it's one of these things that I don't think people really understand about streaming. They stream to 0 viewers and then expect to grow. You've got to work at it, and you've got to boost your viewership in order for you to get discovered. Okay? Tip number 3 is actually your titles. I don't think people put enough thought into their titles. You need to make your title engaging. You need to make it so if someone sees that title, they want to click on it and they want to see what's happening. The more engaging your title is, the more people will click on it. Okay? And the same goes for any social media platforms. If you're going to write a post where your Twitch link is, write something engaging so people will want to come in. Don't just post your Twitch link and expect people to come in. Put some sort of description in the post that says to people, okay, that sounds interesting. I'm going to go and check that out. That's what you want people to think. That's what you want people to say. You want people to come and check you out. Okay? If you don't post anything, if you don't have an engaging title, no one's going to come in. So make sure you have an engaging title, a title that people will think, okay, that sounds interesting. I want to go and have a look at that. I want to see what he's doing, or what she's doing, or what they are doing. That's what you need to think on. Okay? So the better your title, the more engaging your title is, the more people will come in. And the same goes for any social media post that you have as well. Something that I see quite often is that people just post their Twitch link with no description. Do you really think people are going to come into your Twitch link if you just post it and don't say nothing? If you say something, make it engaging. Make sure that when you write a title, you read it and go, if I saw that, would I want to click on that Twitch link? And if your answer is no, rewrite it. Continue rewriting it until you think, yeah, if I saw that, I want to click on that. Yeah, I want to see what they're doing. That's what you need to do. You need to make sure that the title is engaging, and you need to make sure the posts on social media are also engaging. Just make sure to bear this in mind when you're writing a title for your Twitch stream, or you're posting something to Facebook or Twitter with your Twitch link. Make sure that you write something engaging, and then people might actually come in. Growing on Twitch isn't exactly easy, okay? I think a lot of these big streamers make it look easy because they've got subscribers, they've got loyal viewers that come in every single stream. But you are just starting. You don't have that luxury, okay? You haven't got anyone yet. You need to build a community. And the way to do that is to boost your viewership. More viewers come in and you'll gain viewers, okay? It doesn't happen overnight. It will take a week or two, maybe even a month, maybe even a year. And some people, these might not even work. But it's always worth trying. It's always worth trying these tips, trying these hints to see if that actually brings people in. And if it does, you continue doing it. You continue doing it, and eventually you'll start to see yourself grow to a big enough community, and then one day you will actually become affiliated. It took me about a year and a bit to become affiliated on Twitch, and I had to put my head down and I worked. I had a few raids that really helped, and it just makes it easier for me. Makes it easier. Okay. Tip number 4 is a big one. Network. Okay. Now I'm not saying that networking is going to get you to the top, because very rarely does someone network their way to the top. But network. Go into other streams, have a chat with them, get to know them. Don't post your Twitch link in their chat, because that will just result in a ban. Don't do that. That is their content. Don't ruin it for anyone else. You go in there, you talk to them, you have a chat with them, you get to know them. And when it comes time for you to go and do your own stream, don't just say, I'm going to go off and stream now. Just say, look, I'm going to go off and play some games. Hope to see you again soon. Okay? If you do this and you get to know your stream and you get to know the people in the chat, they will come over. Okay? They will click on your name and go, oh, he's a streamer. I'm going to hit the follow button. I might even go and see him stream. Just don't go in there and say, I'm a streamer, can you help me? Because, like I said, it'll result in an instant ban. Don't do that. You go in there, you communicate with the streamer, with the chat, you get to know them, you have a laugh, you have a bit of fun, and you'll find that they will start to come over, they will start to see you and say hello, have a chat, hit that follow button, and then that's the start to you having a community. But it takes time. Okay, don't just expect to go into one streamer and then they come over. It takes time. You got to put the work in. You got to put the work in. You've got to get to know the chat. You've got to get to know the streamer. And I think two of the biggest rules when you're in someone else's chat. And if you're just a viewer on Twitch, then you've probably seen this quite a bit. Number 1, do not post your Twitch link in the chat. You will get banned. Number 2, do not say that you're a streamer and do not ask for help, because you will get banned. 2 rules. If you follow them 2 rules, people will come over. You will stay in the chat and people will come over. It takes time. You have to be willing to get to know the chat. You have to be willing to get to know the streamer, have a chat, and eventually they will come over. Okay? Just got to give it time. You've got to be patient. It's one of the biggest things. Patience is the biggest thing if you want to start streaming. Okay, you have to be patient because it's not going to happen overnight. You know, you can't expect to be affiliated in 2, maybe 3 weeks. Some people can do it, some people can't. But if you don't do it in a month or 30 days, it's going to take longer, and you have to be willing to put your head down. You have to be willing to work, and you have to be willing to be patient. Okay, patience is the key. Remember that. Patience is the key. So look, there are my tips for gaining viewers in Twitch. I know it was pretty vague for some of these. If you would like me to go sort of further in depth on any of these tips, be sure to head over to my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/zgaming05. Link for that can be found in the description below. And if you want me to go over anything, just ask me there. I'll be happy to reply. I'll be happy to tell you anything you want to know. I've been streaming now on and off on Twitch for around, I want to say 3 or 4 years, on and off. And in that time, I have learned so much. And in that time, I have watched so many YouTube videos to help myself grow. And some of them have worked, some of them haven't. It just takes time. Okay, you know, you've got to try different tips and different hints from different creators on YouTube, and eventually you'll find some tips that actually stick, and you do okay. Okay, guys, look, if you like this video, found it educational or informative, make sure to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, tick that bell, and I will see you again soon. Ta-da.